Alright, in this video I'm going to show you how I put my kayak, my sailing kayak together. It's a Hobie Tandem Island. It's a two-seater. They used to make a one-seater. I used to have one. This is a two-seater version. First thing you got to do is make sure that drain plug is screwed in. Because if it's not screwed in, it'll get full of water and then you'll sink. Well, you won't sink, but it'll get full of water where it'll be hard to move. So that's the first thing you do. Second thing you do, you take a strap and you strap the kayak to the trailer so it doesn't move when you're setting it up. So let me do that and I'll get back with you. Alrighty, I got the kayak strapped down so it doesn't move. You also have to remember when I put the ball on the truck, I'm going to put the tailgate down, so you got to leave enough room so you can put the tailgate down. I put the tailgate down so when I back it up I can see the kayak, because if I leave the tailgate up I can't see the kayak and it makes it hard to back it up down the ramp. So I just leave the tailgate down when I'm backing it up. Alright, the next thing you do is you put these things in. Let's see if I could do it with one hand. They go in here. They lock in. To unlock, and you press these two little things right here. And then you press these and then you can pull them out. You got one on each side. These don't make any difference which way they go. Trying to do this with one hand. They're locked in right there. Next we put the ones in the back. And the ones in the back do make a difference. I'll show you why here in a minute. They snap in the same way. And then this arm comes out right here. And it locks right here. Just squeeze that in like that, and then they lock. Okay, so now they don't move. Do the same thing on the other side. Like that. And then take this arm off. And lock it in right there. The front ones don't lock. They just stay loose like that. Now we put I think those things I call acas, and then these things I call amas. I may have them backwards. But anyway, that's what they're called. Alrighty, the next step is to put these acas on these amas, and this thing here slides in that hole right there, and then these straps will strap on these buttons right here, and that's what keeps them up. And that's the design Hobie came up with. So let me put the camera down and put those on. Okay, here's a new design that somebody came up with. I found them on eBay. You can find these on eBay. And the way they work, you can see the ones that are bungee type. If the bungee once the bungee wears out, this thing gets loose and it flops around like that. See it? And you can buy new bungees, but I bought four of these for 75 bucks, and they don't come off. You know, they stay solid. And the way they work, me show you. The way they work is you unscrew these things. These little things got some notches right here. You stick a Phillips pair of needle nose and you twist them off. And you take both of them off. And then you install these things. They look like this. Alrighty? But these things have a defect. Right there in that hole, I don't know if you can see, a nut goes inside that hole. And when you screw them down, this thing will go on top. This thing will go on top, and then you screw them on there like so. All right. But if you put them on too tight, that piece of plastic right there will break, and it'll pull the nut all the way out, and then they no longer work. So what I did, I popped out that nut that goes in there, and I bought some of these flat washers with these pins that are made for putting on like on a board, and I just flattened those out with some pliers, and then I put these in there like so. All right. And then I put this on the bottom of I'll take these things out. I put this in the bottom of the hole, right there, and then screw this thing on. So it still looks like that, but this thing is reinforced. So that's not, no matter how tight you put this, no matter how tight you put that screw in there, it's not gonna pull this thing out. So it'll look like that. It'll look like that, and then this thing will screw on, and you're not pulling that nut out and breaking this plastic like in the original design. So just when you get them, throw away that nut that comes in there, and just buy a package of these things and use that instead, and then you don't have to worry about it. It ain't gonna break. All right, let me put the other one on. I'll do that off camera. Alrighty, the next thing that goes in is these flippers. You could pedal like a bicycle, and it makes you go forward. Let's see if I could do it with one hand. They go like that. They move a lot more than that, but you get the idea. And they go in this hole right here. That's one for the back and one for the front. If you only got one person, you put this spacer in here so the water doesn't come splashing through this hole. To take it out, you just move these levers backwards, take this thing out. And then they just snap in there like that. And then you pedal like this. Let me see if I can show you in the bottom. That's how they move. If for some reason you want to go backwards, on this particular model, the 2015 model, you take these pedals out, flip them backwards, spin them around, and then when you pedal, the kayak will go backwards. And if you want to go forwards, you take them back out, give them a half a turn, and drop them back in, and they'll go forwards. Alrighty? But for traveling, I normally leave the pedals out so they don't get damaged. I put the spacer back in there like that. Now the seat looks like this. That's what it looks like. And this groove right here will fit in here. And then it'll lock right here. And you could also use this seat on shore. These legs come off like that. And you put them in there, it's got 4 of them. And then you could put this right on the beach, on the sand or whatever, and use your seat. so you don't have to carry extra lawn chairs or nothing. Anyway, so let me see if I can put the seat in here with one hand. Oh, I got it upside down. I go like that. And if you got them in right, they'll lock, where you can't lift it up. And then this thing here will snap right here. That one, in case you flip the kayak over, you won't lose your seats, because these seats are very expensive. And they're fully adjustable. You could adjust the recliner, you could adjust the lumbar, and you could adjust the height. Alright? And the pedals are fully adjustable, so if you're short, you could adjust the pedals. If you're short, or if you got long legs, you could adjust the pedals so they'll reach your legs better. And when I travel, when I got at the bike, the kayak on the trailer, I take the seats off so I don't lose them. Alrighty. Now the only thing that's left is to put the trampolines out. These are the trampolines. These will stretch out all the way here, and you get a nice flat surface this whole length of the kayak, this way and this way. And you could carry 2 more people, but I usually carry, my dog sits right there. All right, and then in my cooler and everything, camera equipment, I just put on top of the trampoline. The only thing left is to put the sail on. I'll do that at the lake. But the sail goes right here. Just take this bag off the sail, lift up the sail and shove it right in that hole. The sail only weighs like less than 20 pounds, so it's not heavy. Anybody could do it. A kid could do it. And then you just back up the boat in the lake, take off the strap, and away you go. I'll show you more when I get to the lake. See ya.